What's up, guys? It's Scythe back again for another Gothic 4 ArcaniA. Let's play this game together. Swing your partner, tin 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 tin, and yeah. So last episode we were up there in the monastery. Oh, thank you, Rain, for going away. And now we are going down here to hell. No, but seriously, this place is getting awesome. It's getting awesome. That over there is the jungle. It's all pixelated and stuff because it's in the distance right now. And then that's a on fire city. Man, these maps are awesome, by the way. I like just considering all the forest that we were in throughout the rest of the game really does change it up right now. And don't worry, when we get to the jungle, it is really cool because it actually is like a jungle. Which, by the way, Two Worlds 2 did a great jungle. I just gotta say. But yeah, so this is one spot you want to be careful of. If you are one of those crazy people that is actually going for collectibles and stuff like that, this little rock formation right here is pretty much like a point of no return. At least for a long while. Eventually you end up getting back up here, but it's very tedious that they actually put this down here, and they don't let you climb back up it as far as I recall, right? Yeah, see, it's just too high. Maybe there's some way you can trick it or glitch up there, but yeah, that's pretty much it now, so we can't go back until we've gone forward.
Traveler, here? You're not going through the Black Gorges, are you?
Yep.
Why not? What about them?
They used to be dangerous, even before now. The fire lizards aren't too bad, but...
But what?
Last time I was in the Black Gorges, the earth under my feet began to seethe. All of a sudden, I was surrounded by the walking dead. I barely managed to escape, but I lost my bundle.
Bundle? Bundle of...
What bundle?
What?
Vegetable seeds. Find some. The seeds are very important to Jabo.
Jabo?
He's a hermit. Lives in the jungle. If you don't mind the wild animals, he's easy to find. Look for a clearing in the northwest of the jungle.
Well, I'll keep an eye out for this bundle of yours.
If you run past the first fork and keep to the left, you should find it.
Okay. A bundle of seeds. Seriously. But yeah, so these lizards, oh boy. These guys are tricky. Come on, keep attacking. I'm tapping the button. But yeah, those guys drop the sulfur as far as I know. Or unless they drop the dragon hearts or something. But yeah, that's the right way. Man, see? Look how the game changed it up. Now what do they drop? Yeah, they drop the fire gland. The sulfur is a very specific item, which I'll show you guys up ahead later. Because the sulfur, as far as I remember, is a mining item. It's like an ore, pretty much. And yeah, you gotta, like, get most, if not all of it, in order to actually get what you need. Ha! Oh, he's an Obsidian Golem. He's gonna be all-powerful. And the fact that he's blocking all the time doesn't make it any better. You know, I thought our character was supposed to be able to do an infinite combo of death, but seemed like he had a little bit of a trouble there, didn't he? See? Sulfur. Told you. I told you, guys. I told you, and it was... I told you, and then it was so. I knew that there was sulfur around here, but yeah, as far as I remember, it's a little bit tricky. Only a little bit. Man, what a wuss that guy is. He can't even fight a bunch of skeletons. What are these guys doing? Sleeping on the job? You're undead. You don't sleep. How is he blocking? With his bow? Oh, no, you don't. You're just gonna die before you even get to block or get your super attack on us. Ooh. It's all the same weird, weak skeleton equipment and stuff, too. Yeah. By the way, those little meat bugs or whatever, you can kill them if. How much experience do they give? Oh, none. Well, they give you some ingredients for meat bug stew, as far as I know, or something like that. But I don't know. Yeah, so there's some sulfur here. And as far as I know, there is just barely. I think you go a little bit over. But as far as I remember, there is just barely enough sulfur to go around to make that fire axe. Or the dragon axe, I guess. It's pretty much just a winged axe that you put a fire enchantment on. Oh, that was weird. Jeez. These guys are glitchy, aren't they? But yeah, that's why I'm kind of looking left and right and stuff, because I don't know exactly where they all are. I just have a kind of remembrance of it. But yeah. Yeah. So, is there any over there? No. Well, there's one over there, and then there's two over there, so we're gonna grab this. And at least there's like 4 at a time. And don't worry, we'll be able to... I'll show you guys where you get that winged axe, too. Which is actually a great weapon. If people ended up missing... If you end up missing on this leech sword, which I would not recommend because this sword is actually really good. It pretty much makes potions and stuff obsolete. Is that guy still alive? No, he's just hanging out. Well, not hanging out, he's just sunbathing. What is it that lizards do where they sit in the sun and get nourished or something? Oh yeah? Yeah! Come on, you giant rock monster! Ha! 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 Man, this guy's powerful, isn't he? Powerful in the sense that he's got a lot of health, which is quite annoying. Come on! I don't know why he keeps breaking his combo. I thought we had an infinite combo, but oh well. That guy still was nothing. That's for sure. Ah, yeah! Oh, that was awesome. I'm gonna do it again. Rah! Oh, I keep forgetting to do that combo. We gotta do that a lot more often because of how awesome it is. Uh-oh. Don't want to get stuck in there, stupid sand. Save! Okay, now as far as I know, that's all the sulfur that you end up getting back there anyway. But yeah. So you follow the left path on this second fork in the road, because that guy actually for once was like giving us decent directions. Only decent though, not good directions. Oh, it didn't one-shot that guy. Maybe these are different types of skeletons. I should probably like turn off the weather or something like that, because holy crap is it draining the frame rate. On top of all these weird skeletal enemies and stuff, it's just crazy. What's the matter, you can't hit me? Come on! Oh man, I talked crap and then I missed him. Perfect. Couldn't have gone a better way if I tried. Except maybe I did. Heh 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 heh. So over here is where that idiot wants his stuff. And this dude right here, besides him cheating and avoiding all of our attacks, that guy has the winged axe. That's where you get it right over here. So they try their best to not let you miss out on it. And by the way, the reason that we're not dying, like, at all, is because we keep stealing health. Because this sword has life leech. Come on! Come on! See, that's it. That's what they do to try and make the game a little bit more difficult. Not really. But it's like they just make, like, they make, oh, that was his package for Jabbo. Jabbo the Hutt. That was, they pretty much try to get this game to be a little harder by making your attacks miss the enemies. By the way, this is our first magic ore. That is what we need for the ultimate weapons. I don't know why I'm crazy and thought that it was the obsidian, but it's not. It's the magic ore, actually. But as far as I know, or is it? I'm not sure. Don't quote me on that because I don't know. I don't know yet. There's a couple things like this later half of the game. Honestly, it's still cool, but it's definitely not as memorable as the rest of the game up until this point. Like, pretty much when you get to that temple and make the so-called choice of choosing the sun or the rain, that's when the game it's still awesome, don't get me wrong, but it does definitely, go downhill a bit. Because now it's just a more generic fight and kill everything that you see on screen, and yeah, it's a little bit more like this is just I don't even know how to describe it. It's not really an RPG because we're just kind of going and killing everything. But yeah, I guess that kind of is what an RPG is though, isn't it? So yeah, over there's the right way over to the jungle, but we're gonna go down here first because there's a lot of crossroads and stuff. There's a lot of them. And we need to get as much sulfur as we can, which I think we may have already passed all of the sulfur. And yeah, I'm not exactly sure if there's an NPC that we gather sulfur from, like a shop or something. I'm not sure. I know there's a lizard on our sides. I guess we should shoot him, right? Are these arrows even hitting him? 3. Oh, well, the arrows don't do anything to these guys, do they? Ha! 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 Eat it, you stupid fire lizards, thundering barnacles. Okay, then there's a couple more over here. And that's pretty much what we're doing right now. Like, they don't really have you, like, exploring any cool areas or anything. The jungle's pretty neat when we get there, but they make it really straightforward. It's as if... Now, I don't know whether or not they got lazy at the end here, started losing their budget, or if they started thinking that, hey, you know, the player is already going to have explored how much of the game at this point, because the game becomes very linear in these areas. Like, there's pretty much just, it's just a straightforward path, and that's all there really is to it, right? Shadow Cap, pick it up. And yeah, here's that first crossroad we came to. So, then we go back over here, and then there's just a little bit more stuff. We got that magic ore already, that's right. This area isn't too big. I'm gonna have to check our sulfur before we get to the jungle, though, because as far as I remember, you can actually get that fire axe thing before you get into the jungle. Like, you pretty much skip over this leech sword and void it completely by grabbing, by grabbing the fire axe thing, if you had enough money, because the actual, like, formula or blueprint or whatever you want to call it, the alchemical ingredient to build that fire axe that we're going for, save, is actually quite expensive. It's like $12,000, which this game actually does a pretty good job of keeping your money down. Whoa, I remember that area. That's cool. But yeah, they do a really good job of keeping your money down, because you actually are very poor throughout the game. Or rather than being poor, I guess it's that you don't end up having, like, an overabundance. You don't end up having, like, an overabundance of money or anything like that. Okay, thank goodness that guy didn't hit us from where he was standing. Ha! Ha! Come on, you giant rock monster! Rock lobster! Ha! The backstep! Okay, so that's how we're supposed to be fighting these guys. Because, yeah, rolling around them definitely didn't seem to help, because they had a little bit of an AoE area effect attack to them, didn't they? Didn't they? That's the jungle. I'm not even gonna look over there. I'm not looking. I'm not looking. Don't worry, I'm not looking. Not just yet, anyway. Too bad it's a little bit foggy, because it's kind of trying to ruin the moment now, isn't it? Which, yeah. As far as I know, there's some pretty cool stuff in here. Not to mention, it's a good idea to be killing these guys, and pretty much every enemy in this game, because, I mean, I'm not killing all of them in the jungles and all those big free roam exploring areas, just because, you know, that would take a little bit much. But these guys drop really good resources, plus they give decent experience, and experience is limited in this game, so you want to be trying to get as much as you can. Right? Right? See, look! Robe of the Shadow Mage. Not that we need that, because we've already got our spiffy armor. Man, so awesome. So awesome. And yeah, as far as I remember, we go back here, and then there's only a little bit. There might be, like, yeah, there's a fire lizard or two. Ha! 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 You are no match for my leech blade, my blade of leeching. And then there's another one over here. Die. Just stay down forever. Please don't ever bother me again. And then right back over here is where we fought all those skeletons and stuff, and that's pretty much it. But I'm gonna check our inventory for 1 second. Let's see if we ended up, is it in miscellaneous? Sunberry? No. It's a yellow item. We're looking for the sulfur. Sulfur, 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 sulfur. It should be near the bottom. Diamond, lump of gold, which save your diamonds and emeralds and stuff like that, because you need them. Sulfur. See, we don't have enough. So, yeah, there might end up being just enough. Like, I'm pretty sure I ended up missing a bunch that was back there. But at the same time, I think you end up running into an NPC, like a shop character, that you can just buy sulfur off of. As far as I remember, but I'm not exactly sure. So, yeah, if we are missing it, then we are missing our dragon axe. And, yeah, but before we end up going over here into the jungle, before we go into the jungle, we're going to call it here. I'm going to actually go back here. I know it's a little bit shorter today, and there wasn't really much done in this area besides this stupid sand area. But yeah, we're going to call it here today. I'm going to go back and I'm going to start looking for some more sulfur. And then in the next episode, we're going to tackle the jungle. So we got through this rocky area pretty quickly. That's still pretty good that we actually are making record time going through here. So thanks so much for watching. I hope you guys have enjoyed. Sayonara, and stay epic.
Your face